Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the Real Hatfield Town here on Football Manager 2021. It's been a long time since I got to say that. I am very sorry to everyone who's been wondering where on earth this series has gone. Basically, life took over for a little bit, wasn't able to record. I have still been producing matchday programs for Hatfield Town, of course, and I even have attended some games. I saw them get their first win of the season. Actually, no, that's not true. I was about to say I saw them get their first win of the season. That's not true at all. I saw them get a nice win against top of the league, though, a couple of weeks ago. That was a very good game. Despite going a goal down quite early on, the team rallied and managed to win 2-1, courtesy of two very well taken finishes. One of which was by Dean Sadler, which was good to see as well. He seemed very happy to be on the score sheet. Anyway, a lot has changed since the last episode. You might already have noticed something different on this screen here. I mean, the skin might be different. I can't actually remember if I'm on the same one that I was last episode. But you might notice the club badge looks a little bit different now. It used to be red. Now it's purple. And with that, we have these, the new kits down on the right-hand side here. Home kit is white with purple trim decoration. There should be purple on the sleeves here as well, but it didn't quite crossover. I'll talk about that in a second. And then we got the purple with white away kit. And then I was going to do some fancy third kit, and then I thought, why not just use the same design? So it's the blue with the red decoration here. Now this isn't perfect. This is meant to be a recreation of the actual kits. It's not perfect. There are some major differences, like for example, the club badge doesn't actually sit on top of one of these pointy bits, I guess is the technical term. I couldn't get it perfect. I messed up a little bit. The problem is when you're in Photoshop trying to create something like this, and you're going off a picture where the kit is turned ever so slightly to the right, or ever so slightly to the left, it's actually very difficult to get these all in the right place. I think I've done okay. Yeah, that's about it really. I think I've done okay. There are some bits, of course, that I would change still, but this isn't too bad. I've certainly done a lot worse, believe me. But these will be our kits for the coming season, maybe even seasons. The plan for this series is to try and speedrun now, between now and at least the Football League. I was requested to show more matches per season. Obviously, I've had a few weeks off as well, so that's not helped. But I feel like we slowed down a little too much. So I want to try and speed things up again, get us into the Football League, maybe even beyond that. And when Football Manager 22 comes out, until the database is ready to start the new save, which I already have plans for, I will continue to play as the Real Hatfield Town. Although saying that, there aren't actually that many players right now from the Real Hatfield Town who are still in the save. We've still got Extent, Evans, Hammond, Hudson Doncaster, and Studholme here. We'll learn about the new players and stuff in a second. In terms of other players who have stayed, we've still got Ruiz, Gadger, Gonzalez Velasco, Baker, Murray, the Chowdhury twins, Argent, who's a very good left back in the real world, and I think that's it. I think that's actually everyone right now. We had a bit of a clear out at the end of the season. I did say that we would be saying goodbye to players and we'd be saying hello to some new players, and that has indeed happened. So let's talk about that actually whilst we're here. So if I go transfers and history. So at the end of the season, I think some left before the end of the season. So yeah, these are all the players who left during last season. In terms of the free transfers, players who've gone forever, basically. Cavier 2. Trying to find the rest of them. Darcy Hollis, James Harding, Dipo Akinyemi, although he's not an original. He joined partway through. And then also, if I go to released players. Yeah. Lewis Reed, Dean Sadler, Rahman Lewis, Billy Reed, Luke Nash. They've all gone. If I go back to all transfers for a second, we've also let go of Guthrie. He's gone to #United, believe it or not. That's it's kind of funny. They're another club I work for, or work with. I say with, work with. But yeah, we had a massive clear out. We've also had some players going out on loan as well. Jacob, Watts, Wright, Wall, Daniels, Barrow, Austin, Macaulay, and Reese all out on loan. And then for the incomings, I brought in a ton of players on trial during pre-season. An absolute ton of players. I think I brought in something like 15 midfielders, 10 strikers, quite a few fullbacks, centre-backs, all that sort of thing. To try and find players that I felt we needed. You see we signed Jason Green here, young defender from West Ham. We'll talk about him in a second. First of all, though, Josh Vella. Anyone who supports Football League clubs, you'll know him. He's played for Bolton in the past. In fact, he's in his Bolton kit there. He also played for Hibernian, Shrewsbury, Notts County. He started at Bolton. But I think, did he start at... No, I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind. Yeah, he did start at Bolton. I do remember now. And good player. Pretty good player. Did very, very well. Is this real? No, Bolton dropped down to League 2. I guess it was this season. Or this season. No, wait, sorry. This season. 2021. There we go. So yeah, he was at Shrewsbury and then he's joined us on a free transfer. He's kind of in the team to play as sort of the left-hand midfielder. I've got him as a deep line playmaker. I'm not sure if that's his best position or not, but we'll see where we go from there. Matty Stevens. Now, as a Stevenage fan, I know a little bit about him. He was on loan to Stevenage last season from Forest Green. I think he only scored like 2 or 3 goals, one of which was a very, very, very last-minute winner. I believe against Grimsby, where they equalised in like the 92nd minute, and then straight from kickoff we punted one over the top. He ran onto it and scored. That was pretty much all he did for us, to be honest. He wasn't that great, but since he's gone back to Forest Green, he's actually been playing very, very well. I believe he scored twice against Stevenage this season. So I picked him up as a target man, which I don't think he is in real life. I'm trying to find where his height is again. It always moves. 181 centimetres. So he's 6 foot, basically. You can be a target man at 6 foot, don't get me wrong. His strength stat is 12. Stamina 14. So he can do it. Heading of only 10, though. Finishing of 9. So he's not going to score many goals for us. But he's kind of in there as like a battering ram. Bring him on. Rough up the defenders kind of thing. And then another player here, Luke Young, another midfielder. Our midfield was looking very, very light, so I decided to bring in Luke Young. Again, Football League fans, you'll know who he is. He's played for Plymouth, he's played for Torquay, Wrexham, Cambridge, Welling, although at this point he's beyond the realms of reality. And then he's joined us. Again, he's kind of in to play as a kind of playmaking role, deep line playmaker. This is to do with a tactical switch that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I hate to use the word. I've been calling it G-Gen press all this time, but apparently it's Gegenpress or something like that. It is a German football philosophy thing, but I hate to use that word. I don't like this style of play. I don't like the Liverpool high press type thing, but I do like my players to play with a relatively high tempo. Because of that, we have kind of shaken up the formula a little bit, and we're looking for deep line playmakers and ball winning midfielders. So we've got the 2 deep line playmakers now. We got Young, we got Vella. We've still got Hammond as a ball-winning midfielder. I am still on the lookout for other ball-winning midfielders. But in terms of the tactics now, this is what we're playing with. So, eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice there's nothing changed at all with the formation. Let me just get Zach Argent and bring him back in. There we go. I am still on the lookout for a left-back, actually. You can see I've got some left-backs here on trial. Couple of midfielders still on trial. In fact, just the one on trial at the moment, I believe, which is Josh Smile. I don't think that's going to go anywhere, though, to be honest. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So, Extent still in goal as the sweeper keeper. Then we got Argent, Evans, Spooner, and Harwood. Now, Evans, can I switch him to be as a ball player? Not really, no. I might just have him as a defending centre-back, though, and maybe have Spooner as a covering ball-playing defender. That sounds good to me. Then we've got Harwood as a wing-back. Can I have Argent as a wing-back as well? Not really. I'll keep him as a full-back then. He does tend to overlap anyway, so that's fine. Then we've got Hammond as the ball winner, Vella as the deep line playmaker. We have still got Gadger who can come on and play that role, of course. I'm starting to train Rice Puto up as a deep line playmaker as well. And in fact, Hudson Doncaster, I'm also retraining as a deep line playmaker. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway. Then we've got Studholme, Hudson Doncaster and Griffiths across the top here. Hudson Doncaster now playing as a shadow striker, although I might change that. It's not his best position, but it was worth sort of experimenting with and seeing where it went. I did not mean to click that. We've also got Stevens currently up front. I'm just trying to swap him out for Baker. Mike Cotter's actually been our main man in pre-season. He's been exceptionally good, banging the goals in left, right and centre, to the point that I think he's actually going to become first choice striker. I think. I'm not 100% decided on that yet, but it's my guess that he's probably going to take that position. I'd like him to very much. I think he's very, very good in that role, especially when he runs in behind the defenders. And if there's a sort of lucky-ish ball that played us over the top into his path, he tends to score it more often than he misses now. So I think that's where we're going with that. And then bench is Ruiz, Green, Young, Rice Puto, Sadie, Gonzalez Velasco, and Stevens. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm reading all these out. We're actually playing our first game of the season today against Staines Town in the Isthmian League Division 1 South Central. So I was talking about speed running to get us into the Football League. We are still a minimum of 3 seasons away from the Football League, if I've done my maths correct. So, actually, it might be 4. I think it's 3 promotions, 4 seasons. Yeah. So there's a lot of work to be done still. I would like to get to League 2 at least. I'd like to get to the same level as Stevenage at least. That would be kind of the achievement if I can't get any further than that. Obviously, I've got between now and November to... is it November 22nd, I think, is when 22 comes out. Might be wrong. Might be November 9th, actually, thinking about it. I've got at least until then, and then however long it takes Dan to get the database done. I believe he said he's working with a team this year, so it might be a lot quicker. We shall see. So yeah, the things that has changed here the most is the actual tactics here. Now, apart from play for set pieces, which I don't have switched on normally, this is pretty much what the match plan is linked to now as well. I'm just getting notifications coming up on my screen here. So we've got things like pass into space, play out of defence, low crosses, run at defence, work ball into box, overlap left, overlap right, and extremely high tempo. In transition, we've got throw it long, distribute to fullbacks, counter and counter press. And then out of possession, force opposition outside, higher defensive line, much higher line of engagement, extremely urgent, which is the intensity, I believe. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution, use tighter marking, and use offside trap. Those are pretty much it for the tactics. The match plan, so I've got the new one here, and again, I don't like the word, but I've got Gegenpress as the name of it, just to remind myself how much I hate myself. And you can kind of see how it works here. So drawing at any time, and then we've got different combinations and permutations here. The one thing I haven't set up is for 10 minutes after scoring or after conceding, because I just don't think that's particularly beneficial, and it kind of forces the game to make subs that I don't want it to make. So I've left those out. We got lots of different, as I said, combinations and permutations for things that are happening and all that good stuff. I'm not going to go too much into this right now because I want to get into the match. And then the final thing quickly is Hudson Doncaster might well be leaving. Coventry I kind of set an asking price of like £200,000, thinking no one's going to bid that. Surely not for a player who's only worth... where's his value? I always get lost on these screens. £1,900 is his value. And I thought no one's going to bid, 200 grand for that. They've basically got his value and times it by 100. Funny enough, Coventry have. So I spoke to the board and I said, okay, if you want to accept the bid, I can't really stop you, but can we at least have a loan back clause? And the board went back to Coventry. Coventry agreed. So he might still be with us for this season. This could be his last season with us, though. He might be... I mean, there's a chance that he might reject Coventry's bid, in which case he'll stay anyway. But then someone else might bid. Major interest from Newcastle, for example. Pre-takeover Newcastle here, of course. Again, as a Newcastle fan, very, very happy about that right now. There are obvious concerns, quite rightly so, about the new ownership. And I'm not going to shy away from that. But as a Newcastle fan, I've never seen us win a major trophy in my lifetime. I personally count the two league titles from the Championship, but most people I know don't. So to actually be in that elite class now, it's very, very exciting. Very exciting indeed. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that right now. That's probably a subject for a future video as well. Major interest from Newcastle. We've also got interest from Brentford, Burnley, Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday. So hopefully if anyone else bids for him, I'll be able to negotiate the loan back clause as well for all of those. Hopefully. We will see. But hopefully we got him for one more year at least. And then he'll leave. But to be honest, that money, I'm not turning it down. Our finances are quite healthy right now, don't get me wrong, but when someone offers that much money for a player at this level, you do accept it. That's the thing. And I did have a rule for this series where if a big bid comes in and it's more than, 5 times the value, 10 times the value of the player, I'm just going to accept it. Chances are I'll be able to find a replacement for that money anyway. Definitely going to find a replacement for Hudson Doncaster. Sadie technically already is, let's be honest. And Cotter can also play that role too. So I think we'll be okay. Anyway, time to get into the match. So, not going to change anything here. I've already announced the lineup. I think I am going to make one small change though and bring Ruiz in for Argent. Now, can you play... I'll say you're about as good at wing back as you are at fullback. So I am going to move you forward. And I think with that, I am going to do a quick save as well. I had some problems with... Steam Cloud just now, so hopefully this fixes it. Basically, my Steam Cloud wasn't syncing, so I'm recording on my desktop today, and I've not used my desktop for this for like 2 months, something like that. And I went to load up my save, and the Steam Cloud hasn't synced. So even though it's connected, claims to be connected, it wasn't showing what was on my laptop in the other room. So I've had to save it manually, then put it on a hard drive, bring it over here, plug the hard drive in here, and now I've got it here. And it seems to be okay. Let's get into the game, shall we? Ruiz is struggling in match sharpness as well. That's fine. I was kind of expecting that. Let me also get my headset on as well so I can hear what's going on in the game. I don't think it's that loud. Hopefully it's not that loud. It should be the same volume settings as it was on before. But yeah, we've got a new colour scheme now. You can see the purple. Oh, I actually really, really like the purple. Thanks to the club sponsors, Deacon White. The club is rebranded in purple. And I've seen the kits live as well, or at least the home kit live. It's a very, very nice kit. I'll be honest. It's a very, very nice kit. And an absolute pain in the arse to replicate. But a very, very nice kit. Right, Spooner. With the ball to Evans. You might also notice we've got custom goalkeeper kits. I haven't replicated the real life goalkeeper kits. I wanted a little bit of creative license still with the kits because I felt a bit constrained with recreating the home and away. So yeah, I just went, well, myself and the missus, we went through different kit designs for the goalkeepers and came up with the 3 that we've got now. The third kit is basically still black and white in homage to Newcastle, but a different design to what we had before. The home and away, so I think we're in the away kit at the moment, which is the blue-ish, turquoisey-ish colour with orange. The home kit is like a sludgy yellow with a sludgy brown, which doesn't sound very nice, but it actually looks okay. To be fair, it looks okay. So yeah, let me know what you think about the kits down below. Again, I mean, if you look at real-life photos of the Hatfield kit, if you download the matchday programs and look at the kit there, you'll see where it's not entirely accurate. But I think for something like Football Manager, from above like this, it actually looks pretty damn good. And even, you know, as a standalone, it's a pretty decent kit design. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I'm not a graphics designer at all, in any way, shape or form. So to have it look that good, basically in an evening's worth of work, I was pretty happy with that. And hopefully everyone else is too. Right, yes, match. Let's talk about the match. So we are... Oh, first of all, let's change the highlights to key. Actually, I think extended will be fine. It depends very much on how much action takes place during the game, to be fair. I mean, that's a nice dribble there from Hudson Doncaster, and the shot is deflected behind for a corner. Why is that still showing me that notification? Go away. Oh, I think there's just lots of goals going in. Oh, that's a good header, but it was offside. We've risen up to 8th in the league already, despite the fact we're still 0-0. The pre-season, actually, I haven't shown you the pre-season schedule. We had a pretty busy one. We did lose some games, but we won some games too. And a lot of the harder opposition, we actually did very, very well against. So I'm pretty happy about that. There were some matches that I think we should have done better in. But overall, pretty happy with the overall pre-season performance. And I'm very, very happy with individual performances as well, player performances. So Cotter again. Oh, there's a goal, Jake Willits. So our first goal of the season is at the wrong end of the pitch. It's his first goal for them as well. I mean, it's first game of the season, so chances are it's his debut. But not the best goal to concede. I thought we actually defended this first corner quite well. Evans there, getting the header away, although he headed it straight back to the guy. And then no one there at the far post. Ball comes back in, no one picking up there either. And Willits with a free header into the back of the net. We still had a player on each post though, so I'm not quite sure how that managed to go in. A little frustrating, but oh well. Hopefully we don't concede from this one and we can get ourselves back into it. Regroup a little bit. Oof, good block from Spooner. Studholme hacking it away. So you can see we're still not quite playing calm football. We are still a little bit panicky in certain situations, which I wasn't actually seeing this during pre-season. I wasn't seeing this. I thought we looked a lot more composed, clinical, like we knew what we were doing, almost. Whereas now that's kind of gone out the window. Although we're into the period of the match now where, I have said it, so between the 20th and 45th minutes, if we're drawing, we do one thing. If we're winning, we do another thing. And if we're losing, then we do something. So right now, we're basically playing the exact same system, but with a slightly more attacking mentality. You can see already the phase of play there looked a lot different to how it did in the first few minutes of the match. Studholme here with the corner. He's whipped it back post. And there's Griffiths with the goal. Our first proper goal of the season scored by Carl Griffiths. Very nice header. You would not expect him to score many headers. You look at the height of him there. He's a bit on the short side, let's put it that way. Really nice whipped ball there from Studholme, and he's just there on the back post to head it past Copeland and the goalkeeper, Bennett, into the back of the net. Very nicely done. I will have a look at set-piece takers as well, actually, because I believe there is someone who's come in. I think it's Young, who has like 14 in free kicks. So I kind of want to exploit that. There's a goal as well, is it? No, saved. There's the goal. Baker with the rebound. Roundup, I was about to say, with the rebound to score the second goal. Put us back. Not back. Wow, my words. Put us into the lead for the first time. And that's a quick-fire double, I believe, as well. Very nicely done. Hudson Doncaster pulling the strings here. Sprinting past Copeland, who can't bring him down because he's already on a yellow. Good save there from Bennett to deny Griffiths from the tight angle, but Baker there to tap in the rebound, and that's why you always have someone in the middle waiting for that sort of thing. You always have someone gamble, no matter what. I was in the middle of saying something, and I've completely forgotten what that thing was. Something to do with, oh yes, Luke Young, I believe it is, who has a free kick taking of 14. So I will go and look at set piece takers again, and see if we can... Or see if there's anyone else worth bringing in. Oh, that's a good goal as well. Bit of failure to concentrate in the defence, shall we say. But that was a well-taken finish. Jose Abengo, I think that says. Copeland here with the ball forward. Evans losing his man. Pulled across the box. Spooner losing his man as well, to be fair. Both of them. And slammed in. Yeah, not much we could have done there. Bit frustrating, but oh well. Hopefully we can... I mean, we're not even at half-time yet. 4 goals have been scored. Set-piece takers. That's what I keep trying to say. Yes, I will have a look at set-piece takers, and I will try and work out what we're doing with that, and see if we have anyone else who we can bring in for corners and free kicks and things. I don't think it'll be that different. We've still got some very good set-piece takers in the squad. It'll mainly be maybe like throw-ins, having a better look at that and seeing if we can... You know how most Premier League teams now have like a throw-in coach. Liverpool, for example, have a throw-in coach. working with that kind of thing and seeing what we can do about that. Hammond, that's a really nice ball to Harwood. Harwood's cross. Baker's header over the bar. That was unlucky. Good build-up play. And a not bad cross. Bit too high, maybe. Had a bit too much air under it. But, yeah. One thing I have noticed with this tactic, particularly the match plan, is we don't have the stamina right now. We're not full-time still. We're only part-time. So we don't necessarily have the stamina to sustain it. Which is why I hope in matches like this we actually take the lead quite early. Because once we take the lead, we do sit back a little bit more and do a slightly lower press. But yeah, during pre-season, I found we were making a lot of substitutions sort of around the 45-minute mark. Even before half-time. Players getting tired and needed to be brought off and other players brought on. You can see now Hudson Doncaster. He still does a lot of running. Despite his injury susceptibility being quite high. So we do have to look after the team. This nice build up. Hudson Doncaster with the shot. Good save, Bennett. Bit tame from Carter there. Didn't quite catch it. Nice build up here though. Baker with the nod down. Hudson Doncaster out wide to Studholme. Good first touch. Great little slide rule pass into the channel. And the goalkeeper was very, very aware to get down and get that one. So yeah, Harwood, Evans, Hudson Doncaster and Griffiths currently looking like substitution candidates. I was going to let the match plan play this one out for me. It doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. It was very, very trigger happy during pre-season. Constantly making subs. Like 15 minutes in, it would just bring someone off for no reason. Very random. Clark with the free kick. Vela slightly out of position there, but Evans getting the header away. Griffiths chasing it. Richardson is going to get there first. You can see how the press is working here, though. Forster back. Kind of a 1-2 going on there between Forster and Folds. I think that said Folds. I say a Bengo. Mansaray to Beckles. Ruiz tracking him. Needs to stop the ball. There it is. Good block. Now we can break on the counter. Studholme on the ball. Hudson Doncaster was making a nice run, but he's turned inside now. Studholme still. Good pass to Vela. Good cross to Baker. There's the goal. Second goal of the season for Harry Baker. Brilliant build-up play. Hudson Doncaster seemed to pull the defenders inside, which allowed Vela the space to overlap. I've never actually seen a central midfielder playing as a deep line playmaker make an overlapping run like that before. So that's good. Great ball from Studholme. Brilliant first time cross from Vela. And there was Baker with the finish. Very, very, very well played from everybody there. Still no subs. Starting to get a little concerned now. We have got that on. I figured our style of play would have changed with the goal. Oh, Baker. Good effort. Just over the bar. It might just be that we don't need to make any changes right now. We are set up for, I think it's 70th minute, 75th, 85th for tactical changes if we're goal up, goal down or drawing. So we're not far away from perhaps seeing something change anyway. It's a shame Cotter was injured for this game actually, because I really, really wanted you to see just how well he's playing at the moment. There will be other chances, I'm sure. Oh, Spooner hit the bar then. And then fed behind for the corner. Hudson Doncaster to swing it in. Goes towards the penalty spot. Evans was going towards that area, but not fast enough. Now the counter-attack is on for Mansaray. Vela chasing. Hammond steaming over. That does leave the midfield a little bit open. We haven't really reset from the corner yet. That's a nice pass from Willets out wide to Forster. Forster with the cross. Evans and Spooner going for the same ball, but thankfully one of them did win it. Now I think we've reset. Yeah, we're forcing them backwards again now. Very, very nice. Brown here. Studholm was chasing it down. Studholm is injured. That's not good at all. I might actually use this as an opportunity to make a couple of subs. Ruiz not having a great game at left back, so I think we're going to bring Argent on. And Hammond apparently not playing very well, but I kind of need him. Go out there and make a difference. There we go. Seem motivated. That's good enough for me. I'm going to keep the extra sub. The match plan might kick in and make that last sub for me. We will see. But yeah, Rice Puto's had a good preseason, as has... Wait, I didn't bring Green on, did I? I thought I brought Argent on for Ruiz. Maybe I got that wrong. Spooner's at left back now anyway. Extents claiming the ball there. I'll have to go back and watch that. I'm sure I brought on Argent. Maybe the match plan overruled it and changed the sub. Who knows? Or maybe it brought off Argent and brought on Green straight away. I actually don't know what's happened there. Very interesting. Hudson Doncaster, that is a great ball. Baker running onto it for the hat-trick. The keeper made a very, very good save. He's had a good game, actually. Bennett, very good game and goal. Despite the fact he's conceded 3, he's made some very, very good saves. That's well cleared, that header. Clark now. Griffiths closing. Good challenge from Griffiths. We get to see this goal, attempt, sorry, not goal. So it's Baker with the nod back to Hudson Doncaster. Good control there. Great ball over the top. Baker running onto it. Put it on his left foot. Maybe shooting with his right would have been the better option there. But very good save from the keeper. We got, 10 minutes to go? Coming towards the end of the game. We're going to have a formation change again in a second. There it is, in fact. Still no third sub. So maybe Green for Argent was the third sub. That could well be. You see, I've changed the formations as well for these last-minute defensive things. So this one is a 5-4-1. So in the past, I think we had an attacking midfielder, no striker. I don't like that. I like having the outlet still, because we could technically still score a goal here with Baker up top. And that is the plan with this system. And that's a nice ball from Griffiths. Baker running onto it. He's having to hold it in the corner here. And he's won a penalty. Well, there you go. Baker now with the chance to score his hat-trick and finish this game off once and for all. And it's been saved. Just as I say that, it has been saved. Bennett has really outdone himself there. Kept that one out. Baker restricted just to the 2 goals for now. Damn, that was a good save as well. That was a good save. Hudson Doncaster with the ball in. There's the header from Evans, I think it was, or Hammond maybe. And again, Bennett with the save. Here's the replay of the penalty. It was a good penalty. Down towards the bottom corner. Just a really good dive from Bennett. Another corner opportunity. 5 minutes of injury time indicated. Ball in, well headed away from Folds. Hudson Doncaster reclaims it. Pulls it back to Evans. Ball over the top. Rice Puto running onto it. Should have crossed it first time, but we've won the corner. Opportunity here again for Carter to put a good ball in. That is a good ball. Maybe a little too much on it. Baker has managed to win another corner, this time on the far side. So it'll be an in-swinger this time rather than an out-swinger. They're all taking up residency on the edge of the box right now. I think we have players attacking posts. So we'll see that in a second. Ball comes in, headed clear. Evans chasing it down. Pulls it inside to Hammond. Back to Evans. Rice Puto taking over. Nice little move there from Evans. Not seen him do a back heel before. Evans with the long ball forward. Griffiths with the takedown. That's a very nice touch as well. And a very nice ball from Evans. Ball in towards the middle. Over Baker's head and then cleared. Still 2.5 minutes on the clock. Richardson's throw. Clark brings it down. Finds Mansoret. Clark inside, back to Mansoray. Willits now. Mansoray again. He seems to be their playmaker. Evans with the block. Second shot from Mansoray. Very good effort, that one as well. Just wide of the target. We're into the final minute of the game. Willits with the interception there. Plays it forward. Evans coming across. Nicely done, is it? No, he's lost out to Asaya Bengo. Can he get back? Oh, it's hit the post. Extents, grabs it. That was close. That was close. I thought Taylor Crossdale had scored then. It could have even been an own goal. Extents with a little bit of time wasting, but he's bombed one over the top. Baker running onto it. Could this be the hat-trick? No, it's not. A really good piece of defending from Copeland. It's just not happening for Baker today. I mean, I say that. He has scored twice. But no hat-trick. That is full-time. That was a hard-earned victory, actually. Staines are a good team. 23 shots, 11 on target. We scored 3. So Bennett made 8 very, very good saves, including the penalty. They had 10 shots, 3 on target, scored twice. Their expected goals was 1.06. So I think, we did edge it, obviously. But I think on another day that could have gone a different way. Who knows? Very, very good performance overall, though. A little bit of pre-season shakiness and rustiness. We will deal with that over the coming weeks. I feel a lot more confidence in the squad now. Obviously, the squad in the past few seasons has been very, very good. Don't get me wrong. But we've had too many unhappy players, and that does affect the morale of the team as a whole. So to clear out some of the players who weren't playing much football, I think was a really good thing to do. Studholm's got strained high ankle ligaments out between 11 days and 4 weeks. That sounds painful. Please go see a specialist. Vela made his debut. Did anyone else? Yeah, Green also made his debut. I think that's it for all that stuff. We'll give Baker a quick pat on the back as well. And then finally, pre-season schedule. So we lost once, actually, on penalties. And that was in the Hatfield Trophy final against Telford. We drew against Gillingham 3-3. I think, were we winning this game at one point? Or did we come back? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Hilton scored a hat-trick in that game. 45th plus 2. 46th and 47th minutes. So technically he scored a 5-minute hat-trick, maybe you could call that. I don't really know. And then, yeah, Dominic Samuel with a brace and Simon Power as well. So I think we were 3-1 up and then it ended 3-3. Not the worst. Not too disappointed with that. Drew 0-0 against Burton. Drew 1-1 against Bradford. Charles Vernham, who's a very good player as well, getting the goal. The things that I was very pleased about, we beat Grimsby 3-1, goals from Hilton, Chowdhury and Sadie, Akram Chowdhury that is. We beat Colchester 3-1, goals from Cotter, Hudson, Doncaster and Spooner. We also beat Barnet 4-1, goals from Spooner, Sadie twice and Cotter. And then Cheltenham, in our final friendly, we beat 2-1, goals from Stevens and Rice Puto. So we had a very, very, very good pre-season. I'm very excited about this season. So you see, we've already played Staines. In terms of the season then, I think I'm going to blitz through this one, to be honest, as fast as possible. Hopefully we get a league title at the end of it. If we do something special in the cups, like if we get to a cup semi-final, for example, or even a final like the FA Trophy or the... I mean, we're not going to get very far in the FA Cup. But say we get to like the first round proper and we draw a Football League opponent. Obviously, I'll show that as well. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to speed run this season. And we'll come back next season for the start. Maybe even speed run that one as well. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, you're enjoying the series. Like I said, sorry that it's been so long since the last episode. I will try and sort my schedule out so I can go back to weekly episodes. I'm not entirely sure what's happening with the weekend stream ones yet. My internet down here still isn't great, so I can't do proper live streams. Hopefully I can do full 90-minute matches still and premiere them. But if not, for any reason, then I'll do some kind of video format over the weekend as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Drop some comments down below. Tactics, signings, transfers, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think about the Gegenpress system that I've got. It's obviously not working very well right now because players are getting tired. I have got a fitness coach on the way, so hopefully that will fix that problem. And going full time will obviously help with that as well. I think we train like 2 days a week right now, so you can see why that might be a problem. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Helps me out. Please do check out Hatfield Town's socials as well. Links to all of which are in the description down below. And yeah, if you have already subscribed to the channel and if you're a supporter of Hatfield as well, then thank you for your continued support. And until next time, which will hopefully be next week, I will see you soon.